Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Miniverse Make It Mini Nature series. Today we have our, I think, final one. I think I completed them all, and I did manage to collect them all, which is, I think this is the first of collection, which I'm very excited about because I love what they've done. The strawberries, the tomatoes. I really wish they would do, like, hopefully they'll do series 2. I want cucumbers. I want, other plants. I love flowers. Like, it's amazing. I'm so happy what they're doing. I have not spoken with the company, but hopefully someday I'll get to work with them. It's be amazing. But, side note. So, we do have American tree frog in a granite pond. So, let's take a look at what we got. So, we have this little, like, rock pond here that is pre-made for us. It comes with pebbles, which is amazing because they feel like real rocks, to be honest. It says life is a pond. Life is ponderful. Quality pebbles. That's amazing. Okay, it says order form rock pond in granite. And I let you know that how do you know I do keep all of these? I have a bunch of them from my other ones. We have a little froggy here. We have to save him and get him in his pond. Sorry. Aqua Sun Co. Frog. Sometimes I have trouble with reading. And there we go. We have a little frog in there. It comes with some fresh H2O. Oh my gosh. These minis, they love to fly around. And it comes with a tiny lily pad that has some roots. And they're nice and flimsy. I love it. And a fresh flower that's growing. So we'll be able to put that in the pond as well. And then our frog is going to be sitting on the lily pad. So I'm very excited for that. So let's get started. It comes with tweezers as well, but you know what? We don't need those. We never need those. I have my own tweezers. It is very thoughtful that they do that. Okay, so let's move everything out of the way. Put the pond in the middle. It shows it looking like this. Okay, so I have some extra resin on the side, as I always do. It says put the pebbles in and then the resin, but I'm going to put a bunch of resin in first. And it wants us to fill up halfway. There's not too much left in here because I've used it for other projects. And with a big surface like this, it's very easy to pop all the bubbles. Getting it as much as I can. And if you heard me say before, I used to want to collect everything, and I have a bunch of stuff now. So I do have a bunch, like I have a whole nother one of these. I have a whole thing of clear resin. I have a bunch that I need to get rid of. So this is pretty good and done. We're going to throw this one out, part ways with it. And you know what? Actually, water displacement. I always say water displacement, even though it's the same thing with resin displacement. Pop a bubble there. Look at that. Pretty crystal clear, no bubbles. It wants us to put the pebbles in. Let me read the instructions one more time. Okay, put the pebbles in and then the lily pad on top, and then cure it, then put the resin, I believe. Okay, so let's open these pebbles here. I'm going to cut them off camera, and I'm assuming we're going to use all of them, but let me feel them. They look very smooth. Look at that. So smooth it slipped out of my hand. That's awesome. All right, so these are actually pretty cool. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Okay, see what I mean? There's a lot of resin that's moving around. We'll take our toothpick. Try not to let it just go out too much. Push them down. Move them around and push them down into this resin. And I guess since it is a pond, they are going to be covered. I might have put too much resin. We'll see. That's why. Move it around. Make sure every single thing is covered and lay these flat. As flat as you can get them. Oh, whoop. We don't want that popping out. Okay, honestly, that looks pretty darn good. So, we're going to place the lily pad. It shows in the picture that the frog is over here, so we're going to place the lily pad in the middle here and just push it down a little bit. And I'm going to push the resin around just so that it covers all the roots in there so that they are very secure. And I think I did put a little too much resin. See, that's why you just you got to feel it out. And the rocks seem to be moving around as well, but I need to push the rocks more towards the front here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cure this other lily pad. I'm going to have to cure it in place so that we have so that we have space for the frog to sit on. Okay, so, my goodness. Note to self, next time. So put less resin. I didn't realize how many pebbles there were, so it's not overflowing yet, but it is getting sticky. So I want to put this in the middle here. I want it to be facing forward, and I want to hold it here and just press down a little bit on this other lily pad so that it's flat. Trying to find my light, sorry. I'm going to cure it in place. The other ones don't really matter. This one's going to cure. That one's curing flat. Oh, get that hair off of it. Okay. So I'm going to give this a full cure now. As you see, this one was flapping around, but it's flat now. So I'm going to put the frog on that one. And these are free roam. This one's stuck in the water, which is fine. I'm going to give it a full cure so that it makes sure I don't mess it up. And then we will cure our frog on there and do a final look. Thank you. I will see you in just a second. All right. So I gave that a full cure. It was barely up to the edge there. And I pushed this lily pad down so it's laying flat. So this one still moves and the flower still moves. This one got a little caught in the resin, which is fine, but it's perfect. So we're going to put the frog. So let's take the frog out of here. Oh, comes a little piece of plastic in there. Throw that out. It's a little green frog. Very cute. So what it says to do is put a tiny dab of resin there, and we're going to want the frog to be on top of there. So rather than open this, I'm going to take just a little tiny dab of resin that I have over here, like just one dot. So what you're going to want to do if you're new to this or if you're returning, resin works best. Like this has a surface, of course, everything has a surface area. So what you're going to do, excuse me, move it around just a little bit to get the resin all where it needs to be. And we're going to move the frog where we want it on the lily pad, but also it's going to look like it's sniffing the flower. And I'll move it with just the scissors a little bit. I want it even there. So that looks perfect. So before we put it in the light, we'll do a little cure, spot cure in place. And I'm very happy. This is the last nature one I have to do. Not happy because it's the last one, but I'm just happy because I have all of them, which is the first. I've never gotten all of them, and I didn't really plan to get all of them, but the other day when I was trying to get them, I figured, hey, I might as well pick it up. So this is the finished product with the little frog on there. Hope you guys enjoyed so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. As I said before, if you support fully, please watch the video fully through. I appreciate it so much. It helps me so much. And I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later.